I will always keep on chasing what is never found.
I don't like that one. I don't like that mix. What were they thinking? Ugh.
I will always keep on falling until I hit the ground. And I will always keep on chasing what is never found. And we will always keep on shining, still in the front row. And though I know my life is low, my heart says go. Maybe this isn't right. I can't wait inside. My body going on. I want you tonight. The black light.
Can I get my? Can I get a drink? Something.
You will always keep on playing. You like messing around. And you
Strawberry. Diesel.
will always keep on shining.
It's already live.
And though
Here.
my heart says go. Maybe this isn't right.
My body going wild. I want you now. I don't know how this is gonna work.
What do you mean? Why don't you do front facing?
Let me see. Ooh. Wish I ain't want my face.
Here.
This probably looks weird on the other end. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck are they doing?
Oh, that sun hit me though.
Yeah, look here. All right. It's right there. So
I look like I'm over here talking to myself.
it's not even a big deal. Man. There's did you get my answer? My question that I asked you?
So, why? You'll have to rephrase it for me.
So why does so let's see. Let's say there's Rihanna and a Joshua.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's way too close. Never mind. No, I'm not talking about you guys. I do know people like that. Never mind. I actually do know people like that. Okay, let's say there's never heard of a guy named Steven that's black. So, because I want to say, what if it's a Steven and something? Steven is black and whatever is white.
Okay.
But anyways, let's say Darius. How about that?
Okay.
Darius is a black guy. Meets Amber, a white girl.
Okay.
They have a kid together. Is the kid predominantly black or predominantly white?
With okay, so the kid would be predominant. Well, okay, so Darius is just straight up black, like straight up African, or
Yep,
is he mixed?
African.
Okay, Darius is African. The kid is predominantly black because Darius is already black, and Darius's, parents are also black. So that's 75% black right there. And the reason why the child is not predominantly white is because, first of all, black people are kings and queens.
But speaking anatomy wise,
Um,
why does the kid claim 75 from the father but not 75 from the mother? Regardless if it's male or female child. Because whenever the two couples have a child, they're always like, oh, it's from where the father is from. Or, oh, the mother. And if we go back in history, we'll see there are some people that are single parents. And, you don't just have a kid randomly by yourself.
right.
You can. So you can go to and I know some people will be like, oh, that's sexist what you just said. I can have a baby by myself, blah blah blah. Yeah, I know you can fucking go to the fucking sperm donor and get semen and inject yourself and all that shit. I know that. But in reality of it, you are still going to another father. You're still going to another person, a male subject. Yes, for that semen. Because if that male did not say, oh, let me freeze my sperm for later, or let me do this for later, maybe because he wants to get a vasectomy or he wants to do whatever, that wouldn't be available. That wouldn't be an option. So how would you have that kid? And when you have that kid, right, whose family does that kid claim? You gave birth to that child, right? So, and the father is just some random donor. You don't know him, whatever. But you gave birth to that child. So naturally, that kid is gonna claim your family, right?
Sure. If the kid doesn't know their
That's-
biological father.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
If you as the mom, whatever.
Sure.
But if there's a couple, right? There's a couple involved, boyfriend, girlfriend, married or not. They did whatever they wanted to do in the bathroom or car, see whatever. Shit happens. The kid ends up claiming the father's side. So 25% of the chance. From what you just said earlier, yes or no?
Yep.
Why is that?
Because here's what it's not. The child would not be predominantly white because of the fact that the dad is the one who's going to be predominantly, the genes are in there.
So basically, the father is you're basically saying that the father that's his stuff, that's his shit. Like regardless, that's his shit. That's in there, incubating with the eggs, whatever. For those of you that don't know how sex works, don't come here. Don't ask me questions. Google is your friend.
Not at that point.
But so the father is that. But then why do you get some moms that attack the dads and say, "Oh, this kid is not part of you. This kid has nothing to do with you. This kid has zero thing resembling you, blah blah blah, all that."
Because they don't
Because
know
I know
how.
that's not talking about the feeling aspect of it. Just saying about like the scientific number analogy behind it.
Because they don't know how genes work. They don't know how heredity, is that the right word? They don't know how that stuff works, so they're trying to say that
Genetics.
Yeah, and genetics. They're trying to say that that's not how that works, which is really confusing because we learned this shit in high school.
You would think.
At least a glimpse of it. At least they skim over it if they don't go into full detail. Which, when I was in middle school, they went into full detail.
When I was in middle school, they did too.
But then when I got to high school, it was like,
it was barely.
here.
There's a condom. Blow it up.
Which you would think it would matter more in high school rather than in middle school. But that's just me.
That's how they feel about it.
But to answer the question, the child would be predominantly black because the father is predominantly black. And yes, I know that it could go the other way and say the woman or the mother is predominantly white, so therefore the baby is predominantly white.
Right.
However, the reason why that's not the case is because if you look back, so for instance, if Darius, is that his name, were mixed, then the baby would be predominantly white because Darius already has white in his genes. He's already partially white. The mom is just
identifies as black.
It doesn't matter what he identifies as.
Oh.
It's what he is.
Are you saying that one cannot identify as such?
Okay.
Logically speaking.
I identify as Asian then, if that is the case.
Did you not see the article of that guy that actually paid guy, girl, whatever, if I offend you, whatever.
Oh.
I didn't mean to offend you, but if I do, it is what it is.
Suck it up, buttercup.
Because I don't know. I don't know. And I'm in the law enforcement security industry where we see people every time, whatever. And I am not about to be like, oh, I think that's you know, like, oh, dispatch, I'm in a foot pursuit with a, I don't fucking know, Bucks truck? Fuck. Because I'll quit right then. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, there is actually an article out there about this guy who paid a shit ton of money. he said, or it.
They.
I think that's actually the term that it preferred.
They.
Was that he, it, she wanted to use the term they. And then here's where it gets fucked up for me. Core or en.
Huh?
That's literally it. Look it up. Core slash and or en. Like what the fuck is an en? I didn't learn that in biology or you know what I mean? Like so, and he changed
You mean they changed?
whatever
We're not trying to
the
offend
whole
anybody here.
the whole thing face whatever to look like one of the BTS characters. So now I can say they, so they can feel included in whatever group that they're part of at that time. So now said person wants to be identified as core en and or they.
See, as a part of the LGBTQ community, I
Not endorsed.
not endorsed. I understand, but this shit is starting to get too much because before it was just LGBT, and then it was LGBTQ, and now we have the whole goddamn letters in there: LGBTQRSTUVW, like
LGBTQIA plus.
which that's the part that makes people that makes some people upset or confused because
How did we go from genetics to LGBT?
well, it's because like that's what makes people confused. Like you guys are starting to do too much. Like, can we just go back to the regular lesbian, gay, bi, he, she, or they? Like, what even is a QRA or what is?
No, it's because they identify as Korean.
Oh, I thought you meant by the okay.
No, that's
okay.
no, that's literally it. My adjective. This person literally said in the article, my adjectives are he. I don't know if said person used he, she, whatever, but they use they, core, slash, en. Literally split up the word Korean, core, en. What the fuck is a core? What the fuck is an en? Is that male, female? Is that an ant? I don't know. Like,
And that's the part
I'm
where
in a
I'm
full
coming-
pursuit with a Korean. I mean, oh shit, damn, that sounds racist. You get what I mean? Like,
Right, and that's the part that's starting to be upsetting as a person of the LGBTQ community. Like, even I can't keep up with this stuff. Like, I don't know what other letters they're going to start adding into this shit. Like, we're just pulling shit from our asses now at this point.
some people are.
Some people are.
And some people, again, I'm not here to offend you, but like some people really do, and I feel for you. Like, yeah, sure, identify as whatever. I mean, shit, sometimes when I'm laying in bed, I feel like, fuck, I'm a lazy lump of luck today. And guess what? No one can do shit about it.
You know what, Katy Perry? Sometimes I do feel like a plastic bag floating through the wind.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but... And then,
You don't know her song.
no. And then there's another article. Oh, maybe you've seen this one in the recent news. This goes back to like anatomy, genetics. The male turned into a female, and the female turned into a male. So they switch spots basically.
Yep. And that's not uncommon.
It's not. But the original female, I believe, gave birth. Because the original male can't.
Okay.
So the male that changed to female can't give birth.
Right.
It's not anatomically possible. Can we establish that right now?
Yes.
Get that shit through your head first of all. If I change into a female right now, I cannot. Because there's some sort of like medical fucking science out there, and when I do surgery and all this, you know, it's still not natural.
We're about to offend so many people.
This might be my last stop on YouTube. But what I'm saying is that so this person, they changed, right? They changed into whatever. Now, the other part of it was um, the original female gave birth to the baby because the original guy can't. We already established that.
Yeah.
So now the original male is trying to raise this child with the original female, and he's literally trying to breastfeed. No joke, look it up. Literally trying to breastfeed this child, and they're saying that oh, the baby is not. We're using Okay, let me ask you this before I go into that. Define supplement. What does the word supplement mean in plain English?
You mean like a supplement and a vitamin?
That supplemental income, it means add on, right? Additional to,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Okay.
If I were to say I'm supplementing something for my, baby's food, what would that tell you originally? Would that not say, oh, my baby is eating this, but I'm also giving him or her this in addition to what they're originally eating?
Mhm.
So this dude gonna get mad and say, oh, I'm supplementing my breast milk with formula because they feel the baby is not eating enough and not getting enough nutrition, which naturally wasn't supposed to happen. The female has to do it, right? If you want to breastfeed.
Yeah.
Not the fake female, the original female, right? Why? Because guys can't produce milk.
What? Oh, actually.
Actually, I can
Actually.
produce it, but we don't have the same nipplenary glands.
Actually, guys can actually produce milk if I'm not mistaken. I got hiccups.
I don't know where.
I don't remember, but I do recall reading or watching or something that guys can actually produce milk. I don't know if it was humans or if it was whales or something, but I do know that the male of some species.
Mammal. A mammal male. Male mammal.
Right, I'm saying I don't know which.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, just to be specific,
Right.
a male mammal. Because only mammals
Produce milk.
produce milk. So a
Right.
male mammal, but we
So
don't
what
know
what
which
do
one.
what do whales give their children?
I don't know.
Are whales mammals?
Are dolphins mammals?
I actually don't remember at this point.
Yeah, they are.
No, I'm not talking about dolphins. I'm talking
Oh.
about whales. That actually reminds me. I was playing a game with someone, and it was this like popsicle stick game where I gave that person a hint, and they try to guess what animal I'm trying to think of. And I said that the animal has eight arms, and the person guessed like some kind of insect. I'm like, no, it's a mammal, or it's not a mammal. See, at this point, I don't know. My hiccups are also getting in the way.
Insects are not mammals, though.
I know they're not. I know they're not. They are their own cluster. Man, I got hiccups.
You keep rocking this damn thing. Don't rock it because it's an old frame.
But anyway, this person goes to me, and an octopus is not a mammal. And I actually thought to myself, like, octopus, are they mammals? And I was like, no. And he made me feel so stupid. And then a few days later, I was like, hold on. My dumb self said that octopi are
That
mammals.
is the correct term.
Wow. Is it though?
Octopi. Octopuses.
Oh, I got hiccups.
Drink water.
I've been doing that.
You got the big gulps. That's how you cure hiccups. None of that bullshit. But are dogs mammals?
Yes. Are coconuts mammals?
Yes.
Why? What classifies them as a mammal?
They're hairy and produce milk.
So that and they hairy and produce milk.
That's my justification.
Okay.
I'm not a scientist. I'm not and all these people in the all these people in the LGBTQZRA communities, that's how they acting. Like a lot of us are supposed to be scientists and let me mind fuck these people and whatnot. Oh, the other thing. I'm about to piss off a lot of black folks off on her. Why is it that we say, oh, we want black officers, more black officers in our community, you know, this and that, and then you see the black officer in your community and you go against them?
That's a good question, actually. I wouldn't be able to answer that question because I'm not part of that community.
What community?
Community of people who go against black officers.
Oh, I thought you were about to name a specific group.
The black community.
Because there's officers in a certain part of this state. I won't name what location specifically. And it's not just this state that the black officers get attacked. Oh, you are a traitor, you are this and that and blah blah blah. Hey. But yet you say you want the black officer in the community. Why? So you can bully them while they're doing their job? Or do you think, oh, we got a black officer in the department now, you can shut down the whole department and go rogue? Like, even if the black guy is the chief of police, he still got people to answer to. A lot of misconception is the chief runs the show. No, he doesn't. Not most times, no, he doesn't. The only law enforcement body that I personally know of to run a show the way they want is the sheriff. And why is that? Because they are elected officials.
You mean selected?
Elected.
They're selected.
Elected. Who's elected them? The money. Certainly not by the people. But they are elected. That's a politician right there. That embodies a law enforcement officer. And that's a dangerous power to have if you're not careful.
Any position is a dangerous position to have if you're not careful.
Damn, it's human.
I don't think it's human. It's just hot.
I like this property. I want to do a house tour.
Huh?
I want to do a house tour. get back into it.
Back into what?
Streaming and stuff. I still don't have my answer.
Oh my gosh. The reason why, if the father of the baby were mixed and the mom was white, the baby would be predominantly white because the father already has some whiteness to him prior. So that makes up.
So are we saying genetically and biologically you cannot reassign yourself to what you feel like on the inside?
I mean, if that is what,
Logically speaking.
if that is what floats
Logically.
your boat, then go ahead.
No, we're talking about logical stuff here. And genetically. Not what you feel. Because if it floats your boat, then that's something you feel. You're gonna feel that wave. But logically speaking, genetically speaking, looking at anatomy and all that stuff, is it true that you cannot reassign yourself to something?
Whoa. We're about to piss some people off with the whole reassignment stuff, so let's not even like touch base on that at all.
I just want a yes or no.
You got let's not touch base on that.
Well, I should say I identify as a tree. And I am one. No. You know what pisses me off? I saw this Snapchat the other day when it made me think. When females are like, "Oh, you gotta be 6'1" to talk to me. You gotta be at least 6'9" basketball player to even talk to me. And your bitch ass is like 400 pounds of shortness and Oompa shit.
Huh?
That's about to piss someone off. But you get what I'm saying though?
No, I don't know
On
what
the
you're saying.
on the profiles, there are some females that specify you have to be this tall to talk to me. So why is that if a female gets offended at a guy for asking for their weight or even their age, because of their weight, why does a female feel confident with asking a guy for the height numbers?
Because you're never supposed to ask a
I'll
woman.
push your ass right off that.
You're never supposed to ask a woman her age.
Okay, what about the weight? There's no rule against that.
Yes,
so why
there
you
is.
get mad?
It is an unspoken rule that
What's
you're
the
never
unspoken
supposed to
rule?
ask a woman her weight.
See, you just said age. You were about to say age.
I have hiccups, so I can't talk right now.
So, then, why the fuck do females feel the need to do the same shit that they don't want done to them?
Because double standards.
Fuck the double standards. I thought we wanted equality.
You know, that's one thing that I loved in high school was talking about that whole equality stuff. Because, and I'm about to piss some people off here, but you know what? Whatever. Ladies say they want equality, but only for certain things.
Mm-hmm.
They want equality for, let's say, pay. They want equality for voting rights. They want equality for this, and that. But they don't want equality for, let's say, if a woman falsely says falsely accuses a man of raping her, there's usually no consequences.
Yep.
Which I find that really unfair because the court won't listen to the guy's side 9 times out of 10.
Yep.
Which is stupid because are guys not human too?
And the justice system is supposed to be fair. Justice for all.
Justice for some.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Unless you're black.
Are you supposed to say guilty until proven innocent? No, that is. But yes, that's some of the stuff that. So, anyways, the Snapchat that I saw was like. So I'm 5'8", but we were taught in school to round up. But if I wear my shoes, and he's like, I'm 5'8", if I wear my shoes, you gotta add another inch because of the shoe. So it's at like 5'9", 5'9", and then you gotta round it up 5'10", but if you keep rounding it up, you're 7'6". But then if you carry the 1 and subtract something else, like it was just a bunch of like math equations. And anyways, it came out to be 6'8". So in reality, I'm not 5'8", I'm 6'8". So I'm tall. What are you?
You just don't know how to do math. That actually reminds me of this guy. He was, I believe he was like 5'9" or something like that. No, 5'8". And one day, just out of curiosity, I asked him, how tall are you? He goes, 6 feet. I'm like, no, you're not, because your mom is 6 feet, but you're like just an inch shorter than her. And he goes, well, that's because I am 5'8". However,
I round up.
Right, I round up, so I'm actually 5'9", but nobody looks at 5'9". So technically, I'm 6 feet tall because no one looks at the 5'10" or 5'11" because it doesn't make sense.
It just adds up.
I'm like, what?
And it's true. That's why some people want the U.S. to switch to the metric system rather than imperial. Well, you damn shit about the you goddamn punk. Right
Tranquilize him.
Fuck you said?
I thought you were supposed to be for us.
Yeah, man.
How tall are you? Huh?
Well, on paper it says 5'10", but if I calculate and carry the 1 and subtract 2, but then I times 3, multiplied by the differentiation of my weight
What?
and subatomic particle numbers divided by my age, I'll be 6'7". So, my final answer is 6'7", Steve. Good answer, good answer. Good. Name. What's a name that starts with a H? He said Jose.
I mean, depending on how you spell it.
Good answer.
Or how about this one? We're gonna play Hood Jeopardy right now. Not sponsored, by the way. Name something a hood nigga always has other than money.
Weed.
Children.
A warrant. Oh shit.
Good answer. Good answer. Show me warrant.
Ding! Oh my god, that's so fucked up. That's fucked up.
Children he don't want.
What does a female that live in the hood usually call herself to feel superior?
Queen.
Show me queen. Thanks. You want to guess another answer?
A bad bitch.
That's what I was gonna say. Bougie.
The shit.
What is? Oh my god. Oh, you should pull up the Nick and Jeopardy, just so we can have him ask the questions and see if we can get some of the answers.
One of my favorite ones was when he asked, what is a substitute for a condom? And someone said, a Ziploc bag and some Vaseline.
Oh my god. All right, let's see.
It's Family Feud, not Jeopardy. And I was like,
No, not Spencer. Anyways, so I've been playing non-copyright shit. Skip ads.
don't move, do not move, do not move.
What?
It's like a huge wasp. I don't know where it landed.
On me?
Okay, no, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Melatonin.
Yep.
Masturbation.
Yep.
I love you.
No. I'm not about to get sued by him. Oh hell no!
You dumbass bitch. Why the fuck would you go into that little dark ass corner?
That's the shit. Hide. Get in the car.
Alright, y'all, I'm out.
Jesus is DM. I'm not doing that. I'm not about to get striked up.
What is God? If you could just give me one more hit,
Oh, messages and Jesus is DM. Things ratchets say when they find money in their pocket.
Bitch, you wanna go clubbing tonight?
I'm about to get my hair did, my nails did.
What is show the Alright, white people's favorite flavors.
Oh, mayo.
Salt and pepper. What the fuck?
Mayo.
Let's go ask them. Shoo.
I'm about to get a shot. We're in the country. What is mayo? What is nothing?
What is natural flavoring?
What is pumpkin spice?
Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Catch up.
What is this big black? What is nothing? This is an alternative to condom.
That's
Who's not having sex at all? Come on, it's cold outside.
what?
Wait a minute, white woman.
The prayer.
What is sandwich bags and Vaseline? DC's laugh sounds like that spot that you came to reach. Okay. What is when the police get behind you, you know you got everything in the car. White people ruin.
Oh,
Next.
music.
Next topic.
It's hair weave.
Well, shit. You know what? As a matter of fact, what is kids trying to be business people at a young age? What do you mean? The Karens that be calling the cops on those kids for selling water or lemonade or hot dogs at the end of the driveway because they don't have a sales permit. I wish I might get a call like that one day.
His fake asses. Hands up. What is the ducky? What is the name? What is the 45th president?
Oh,
We didn't say that. Don't
This is
snipe.
a good proverb. What is? Now I done brought you in this world.
That's a mama proverb.
What is gonna be inside or outside, but you're not gonna be in and outside my house.
bro.
What is? You didn't put in on this, man.
What is? When we get this though, you better not look at nothing. Better not touch nothing. When Nick Cannon started wilding out, this was in style. What is music? Answer is things white people say while watching a scary movie.
I'm done.
Oh my God! Can you guys be
Okay, I'm done with this. Thank you for watching.
quiet? Yes, 911.
Hopefully I can have another one later. Adios.